Emory University to become tuition free for students living in a household earning less than 200,000 yearly. If it's your first time on my channel, my name is AD. Also, make sure to check out my Linktree link down below in the description section as well. So, starting in fall of 2026, Emory University will no longer charge tuition for students whose families make 200,000 or less each year. Interim President Leah Ward Sears announced Wednesday. In her words, quote unquote, every qualified student should be able to attend Emory without worrying about overwhelming costs or debt, she said. When families sit down to talk about college, money shouldn't be what holds them back. If a student is accepted and wants to come here, we're ensured that they can afford it. Two things I noticed there. She mentioned qualified and accepted. And in life, there are no free lunches in life. And when I say there are no free lunches, that means there's always a catch to anything that sounds too good to be true, even if that catch is set up to be in your favor. So colleges and universities are in business to make money. I think we all can agree on that, right? So therefore, if you got too many students enrolled tuition free, that's going to be a problem. And I would look for that to be the case if they just got anybody, if they just accept anybody who's coming to the school and you talking about you're going to be tuition free. Therefore, I did some research and found out that this school got a very low acceptance rate. And when I say a very low acceptance rate, it's actually 20% currently. So that means they have 33,000 students that applied so far this year, only about 6,000 been accepted. And even with that 20% acceptance rate, they looking for that to potentially go down to about 13 or 15% in the next 2 or 3 years. It's a private school and is a very prestigious school and considered a Southern Ivy League by some. So when it's prestigious, that means we don't want any and everybody here, because if we do, that's going to take the prestige off the school. It's just like anything. Anything that prestigious is going to be very selective. We want what we consider the best of the best to be able to say that they got this prestige, to say they got a degree here. So I just want to make sure I put that out there. So they're not accepting any and everybody, even though it might feel that way. So I got no evidence to back this up, but now knowing how prestigious this school is, because it's very prestigious, I wouldn't be shocked if at least 90% of their students came from a household making at least 200,000 already. And the reason I say it's a private school as well. And one thing about private schools, whether it's a college or even a high school or whatever, you're going to pay a lot more when it's private. So to me, this seems like this article was just put out to gain some good PR and publicity in the public to me, because I don't look for this to really impact, unfortunately, most students who probably already had been accepted to go to the school. I feel very confident, like I said, that they probably already coming from a family household that was making at least 200,000, especially when the school is in a position where they get to basically decide who gets accepted in. And like I said, that's just my opinion. I would love to hear what other people got to say about this. So definitely let me know. If you like this video, subscribe before you leave this channel so you'll learn the new content I put out weekly.